Encampments and protests on college campuses, they're happening as several states are gearing up for their primaries, and we inch closer, of course, in the general election. So what kind of impact will it have? DC News Now's Tosin Fikile is here, and you spoke to a political science professor at Virginia Commonwealth University. He gave you some insight.
He really did. We talked about the impact on Biden and also talked about the impact on the primaries coming up. And I asked him, will there be any impact, if any, with these college campus protests will they have on the election year, specifically on President Biden? And he tells me you cannot discount the fact that Biden won in 2020, partly because of a margin of victory with young voters. But he stresses these young people are very passionate about the crisis in Gaza.
Young people are very much motivated and impassioned in the humanitarian cause of the civilians in Gaza.
And this VCU political science professor thinks the protests are something President Biden.
I think in some ways he has a huge conflict that he must deal with.
Might not be able to ignore.
In political science, there's often been this rule that young people don't vote as much. But this generation of young people actually seems to defy that rule. So their votes are more important than ever to a candidate like Joe Biden.
With primaries around the corner in several states, including Maryland, Alex Kina says protests won't impact primaries because presidential candidates are pretty much secured. But it is an opportunity for young people to show dissatisfaction with Biden's position.
In Michigan, the support for non-committed voters surpassed 100,000 people, and that was greater than the margin of victory he won Michigan in. So if protesters can show that they are opposing Biden for these policies in sufficiently large numbers, that forces Biden to have to respond to these critiques.
And I did ask the professor if Trump should or will be impacted by the protests. And he tells me some Democrats would argue that if people withhold their vote for Biden, then they essentially help elect Trump. And he says Trump is clearly pro-Israel. Now, as for how long he thinks the college campus protests will go on, he says it depends on two things: how much time is left in the semester and what will continue to happen with the war. Chris?
All right, Tosin Fikile with that.